Hello and welcome to your practice. My name is Stacey Fleming with Living Yoga Institute, and today we are going to look at seated forward fold, or Paschimottanasana in Sanskrit. So if you're ready to get started, let's find a nice comfortable seat. I recommend sitting on top of blocks or bolster. Take the hands to the lap, ground the sit bones, let those knees drop heavy, grow long through the spine, and just close the eyes. Connect into your breath. Enjoy these first few moments. Breathing deeply. On the inhales, letting the belly expand, filling the lungs. And on the exhales, just letting it all go. Take one more full breath here. Stay with those full breaths. Let the right ear find the right shoulder. Tuck the chin, drop it down and round over to the left. Exhale down and round over to the right. You can stay with these half circles, or let the head go all the way around if that's comfortable for your neck. 2 times in one direction. And then go the other way. And then just tuck the chin, let the head drop down, stretch the back of the neck. And send the chin up towards the ceiling, stretch the front. And bring the head back to center. Let's roll out those shoulders, bring it up, back and down. Nice big shoulder circles. And then feel those sit bones ground down. Reach the arms out to the side. Spread the fingers. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, hands down through heart center. Again, inhale, reach it out and up. Exhale through heart center. One more. Inhale, stretch it up. Exhale, heart center. This time you're going to inhale, reach it up. And then as you exhale, open the arms and twist to the right. Left hand can find the thigh, right hand can come behind you. We inhale to get a little taller. From that tall spine, exhale, twist deeper. And then inhale, bring arms back up. Exhale, open and twist to the left. Right hand on the thigh, left hand behind. Pause to inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, twist a little deeper. One more time each side. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, open and twist. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to twist. Inhale, reach those arms. Exhale, open and twist to the left. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to twist. Inhale, bring it up. This time, open the elbows. Really extend those elbows out. Draw the shoulder blades together as you inhale, lift the chest. Bend the fingers. And then exhale, make fists. Draw the elbows towards the belly, round the spine. Inhale, we open. Exhale, curl. 2 more. Inhale, open. Exhale, curl. Last one, inhale. Exhale, curl. And then inhale, just come to sit tall. It's fine. Tabletop position, all fours. Just going to move that prop out of the way. And spread those fingers, wrist under shoulders, knees under hips. Ground down through finger pads, knuckle mounds. Let's move through a couple cat-cows, full spinal flexion and extension. So as we inhale, heart and tailbone lifts, cow pose. Exhale, push the ground away, let the spine round, cat pose. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. 2 more. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cow. And mix those up. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Bring it back to center. Let's make little rolls of the hips. So you're just going to let just the hips, the pelvis, start to make circles. Try and keep the rest of the body pretty quiet. And you can make the circles as big or as small as you like. Go 2 more times this direction. And then switch directions. Nice circles just into the pelvis, the hips. Spine stays relatively quiet. One more time. Good. Take an inhale, grow nice and long, and then exhale, left shoulder, left hip come together. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, right hip, right shoulder. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, left hip, left shoulder. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, right hip, right shoulder. Inhale, get long. Curl the toes under, draw the sit bones to the heels, push the ground away. As you exhale, lift the hips up and back, downward dog. And I always encourage you to keep those knees bent at first. Find the opening of the shoulders, the strength in the arms, and then the length of the spine as you start to pedal the legs. Breathe into the back of those hamstrings, into the calves. Keep going. I'm going really slow here, just working one leg at a time. But you can really pedal it if you'd like. And eventually find some stillness. So open those shoulders, push the ground away. Think about drawing the chest up and back towards the thighs as we find a little more length of the spine. Neck is long, 2 more breaths. And then look to the hands. Make the tiniest of steps all the way up to the top. Inhale, half lift, find that length. Bend the knees, exhale and fold. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Last one. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. You can grab opposite elbows and just let your head hang heavy. Give the head a little shake. And think about lifting those sit bones a little higher. As we start to straighten out the legs, you might sway, lengthen the torso. Already working into our forward folds, just from a standing position. Okay, release the hands, shift the weight to the heels, keep the knees bent. Engage the core as you walk yourself all the way up. At the top, inhale, reach the arms. Exhale, hands to heart center. Bend the knees, inhale, sweep it up. And then exhale, send the sit bones behind you as you fold forward. Okay, inhale, half lift. We're going to hold here. So I want you to bring your thumbs to the inside of your hip creases. So I've got my fingers out to the side, I've got my thumbs into the hip creases, and you're going to push the thumbs behind. So you're trying to get a little more space into the hip crease as you hug the belly in and the spine lengthen forward. So I'm creating this nice L-shaped position with my body. I've got those thumbs pushing in, just encouraging the crease to come into my hips. Knees can be bent, that doesn't matter if the knees are bent or the legs are straight. We're working the crease of the hips and the spine long. Okay, and again, if you need to bend those knees, keep that spine long, keep pushing those thumbs into the hips as you slowly fold. Go to your edge, then let yourself round to come all the way and release the hands. So try that one more time. Hands can be on the shins or thighs as you inhale, half lift. Breathe here, bring those thumbs to the crease. Push back so you're opening up, lengthening through the sit bones, but that core is engaged, so the spine is long. You can always bend the knees as you reach, 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 reach. Hips are creasing here, all the way to the edge. Then as I see if I can straighten my legs a little bit more and I can fold over. But I've gotten the most amount of length in my low back and maximum amount of crease in my hips before I folded completely. From here, get the hands onto the ground and we'll flow through. So you can always drop your knees or you stay in your full plank. Core is active, arms are strong. Take an inhale. Bend the elbows, exhale, lower through chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog, or take that cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Lift the hips up and back. One more. You're going to look to the top of the mat, step or hop yourself. Inhale, half lift. Find that length. Bend the knees, long spine, and then fold. Reverse that. Engage back body core as you come all the way up. And exhale, hands to heart center. Bend the knees. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold and flow through at your pace. Again, you can drop the knees. You can go all the way to the ground, take cobra, or Chaturanga, and inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. 2 breaths here. Still playing with that hip crease, finding length in the spine, opening the back of the legs. Okay, right leg's gonna lift up, take an inhale, and then exhale, sweep that foot forward. Drop the back knee, untuck the back toes, and you're gonna send the sit bones behind you. Pull the right toes towards you, find length through the spine. So we've got that hip crease, lengthening that right sit bone back as my chest reaches forward. Take a few breaths into the back of that right leg. Last 2. And 1, plant the foot. And just lift the hips up and back here. Take a breath. And then left leg's gonna lift, inhale. Exhale, sweep it forward. Drop the back knee, uncurl the back toes, ground that back foot down, and start to straighten the front leg. Hands can be on blocks for extra height. And I'm thinking about really drawing that left sit bone back as my chest reaches forward. So I've got that hip crease happening. I'm not rounding. Core is active. Really lengthening that sit bone, lifting the chest. 2 more breaths here. Nice. Plant the foot. If you'd like to take one more flow, go for it, and then meet in downward dog. Okay, to have a little fun, you can either just step to the top and come onto your bum, or you can hop through and place the bum on the ground. Moving into our seated forward fold. So it can be really helpful to, like always, get on top of that prop. It's going to help to create that length through the spine as we work into the back of the legs. Okay, so it can also be helpful to have a strap. You can use a belt, anything you have at home. So if you're going to incorporate that strap, you're going to place it around the balls of the feet. Do try and keep the legs straight, and again you have that bolster underneath you to help the spine elongate. I want you to focus on staff pose first. So this is our kind of L shape. We've got the lower belly hugged in, the spine is long, nice balanced posture. And we're thinking about grounding sit bones, but kind of drawing the back as you pull the toes towards you, and with that long spine, reaching the chest up and forward. So for some it might just look like this. You might be like, I really feel the stretch through the back of the legs. That's perfectly fine. For others, you can hug it in a little closer. So as I pull myself through, I'm lifting the chest, drawing the sit bones back. So you feel these opposing forces. And then for others, you can even take the feet. So notice I've got a little round, and I'm going to actually pull myself up, broaden those sit bones, lengthening them back, broadening the collarbones. I can feel a nice stretch through the legs. And we breathe here. So whatever variation, maybe for you the knees are a little bent, and that's okay. I do encourage you, if the knees are needing to be bent, to sit up a little higher on that prop then. But it's okay, you can still get a stretch through the back of the leg, into the hamstrings, into the calf, even if the knees are bent, if that's where your edge is. Still thinking about drawing the sit bones back, and the chest lifted, spine is long. Could look like any variation. You're going to continue to hold here, just a few more breaths. And then slowly come out. Okay, you can give the toes a little wiggle. Feel the sit bones ground down. We're going to flow. So you're going to inhale, reach the arms up. And all the same stuff, you're going to exhale and reach forward. Go to your edge. And then let yourself round. Sweep the arms, inhale up. So we exhale, reach forward. Let yourself round a little as you inhale, come up. 2 more. Exhale, folds. Inhale, come up. Last one, exhale, fold. Inhale, come up. And then this time, exhale, go to your edge. So you might find that strap once again. Maybe grab the feet. You're going to find your edge. Then you're going to let yourself round slightly as you pull yourself in a little deeper. If we're still kind of just playing in this direction, you're just going to stay there, pulling yourself in and enjoying that stretch from that place. If you're quite close to your legs at this point, Then you can let yourself round. We just want to make sure that that low back has enough length and the sit bones are drawn back and we've actually got that crease in the hips before we let the upper back round. We got about 4 more breaths. This is our seated forward fold. Paschimottanasana. Last breath here. Let yourself come all the way up. Whew. Nice. Bend the knees. You can remove the props. Come to your bum, and let's go all the way onto our back. Knees can come into the chest. Give yourself a little roll side to side. Drop the feet. Open the arms out like wings. Pick up the hips. Send them to the right. And on the exhale, let the knees drop to the left. You can always take a hand on top of the legs as you let the gaze look to the right. And then slowly bring the knees back to center. And switch sides, so hips can shift to the left, knees to the right. Heels away from the bum. Right hand on top of the legs if you like. Left shoulder nice and heavy as you look to the left. Nice spinal twist. Leaving out any remaining tension in the spine. And then slowly on the exhale, bring the knees back to center. Level it out. You can take one more squeeze, maybe open the legs into a happy baby. And then bring it back together. And we'll come into our final resting pose, Shavasana. Take up space, start to shout, and let it go. Nice and heavy. Allow the breath to flow freely through the body. You're welcome to stay here and linger as long as you like. If you're ready, start to wiggle into your fingers, into your toes. Take an inhale, stretch the arms long. And exhale, roll onto your side. We'll come on up to find a nice seat. Hopefully feel a little longer through the spine. Bring hands together at heart center. Bow the head. Take a moment for gratitude, appreciation. Bring the thumbs to the third eye. Thank you so much for showing up to your mat today, sharing this time together. Namaste.